We were over halfway done, and then we looked back and we thought, that doesn't seem level. We are Bram and Simon. Converting a barn in the south of France comes with learning many new skills. This week we are practicing something that we've never done before, but will be massively important for the new apartment. So let's try, fail and try again.
We can take this ride wherever it goes, as long as you're with me, I feel at home.
Everything happens for a reason. I get the feeling I need a little taste of home, home, home. Just a little taste of home. I need a little taste of home.
Good morning!
Good morning.
Welcome to a new week of our vlog.
Yeah.
And it's a very exciting week, but we only decided that this morning. So let's dive into it.
Yeah.
And with that,
Welcome to a new week of our vlog. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. And leave a comment below. We like that.
let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yep.
And every time I hear a song my father used to sing to me.
We've decided we're going to renew the parking space floor. Because this one is sacking and cracking everywhere. So we are going to remove the floor, pour a new concrete floor. And we're going to use our new tool.
Yeah, that's the reason why we are doing this.
Yeah.
Because it has no priority at all, but
No, not really. But we've bought a second-hand power trowel. And we want to use that for the floors in apartments. But we thought, well, maybe it's not a bad idea to practice somewhere that's not that important. So this is the spot.
yeah.
So we're going to remove all the stuff. And then get the floor out. And after that we will see.
Just bought my ticket, I pick up the phone. I'm calling to tell you that I'm coming home. Home, 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 I'm coming home.
The floor was pretty bad. They poured the concrete onto rubble, and after some years the rubble sank a little bit, so the concrete floor was just floating. I think even for 10 centimeters or
Yeah.
something. So it was terrible. Advantage is that it's going out pretty fast. It's pretty easy. We did the first piece by hand to get all the tension out, and now we can do it with the wheel loader, and I think it's 5 minutes. I think on video it will be 30 seconds. So chop chop.
Didn't mean to lose my head, but that's the way it goes. Twisting all upset when I don't play the role. Oh, I'm so misunderstood. I should just keep my big mouth closed. Crawl back into bed, 'cause it's the safest place I know. Then to my
It's not exactly 5 minutes, but it's going pretty fast. And this way it helps us get rid of a lot of frustrations.
Oh, yeah. Every tiny bit of frustration that was in us is now gone.
So just a tiny bit to go, and then we're going to set out the height with the laser.
But first a little break. Drink something.
Yeah, it's pretty hot, yeah.
So set me straight again, 'cause I've been off the rails. didn't seem like friends, and right now I can't tell. Maybe it's my fault that I've spent so long in this place, spinning through the black hole of my existential phase. Then to my surprise, she pulled me out alive. I thought I'd never make it out of that room, but gray is back to blue, the trees are greener too. I think I see it clearer next to you. I think I'm just better next to you, to you. I think I'm just better next to you. If I lose my way, would you guide me home? If I lose my way, would you guide me home?
So we were first planning on getting rid of all the concrete, but the floor was floating so high that even now we've crumbled everything. We have to add a lot of sand to get on the height that we want the floor to be. So this was bucket number 2, but I think there are a lot of buckets to go.
Yeah.
Come back down to earth. It's just as good as up there. I'm gonna keep you near, 'cause you're all I need, my dear. Do you feel the winds are turning round? 'Cause what goes up must always come back down.
We've installed a water hose and a electrical pipe because this pipe runs to the parking space and all the way to the end of our driveway. So everything is connecting, all the lights and the outlets, but there was no power because we had to extend this pipe. Now everything is in and we can close everything up.
It's always in my head, can never get enough. That summer feeling love. Me and my friends dance until we drop, and the good times don't stop. The good times don't stop. The good times don't stop. Late nights sitting under starlight, searching for the meaning in the beauty that we see. Come bathe in the glow. Back roads where the magic unfolds. Happiness is simple, all you need is to believe. Come jump in the glow.
We've started today with evening out the floor and we needed a lot more sand than I thought.
And we're still busy.
And we're still busy. When that's done, we're going to get some cement this afternoon and then I think everything is prepared to pour the floor tomorrow.
Times don't stop. Ooh, it's always in my head, can never get enough. That summer feeling love. Ooh, me and my friends dance until we drop, and the good times don't stop.
So we were over halfway done, and then we looked back and we thought, that doesn't seem level. Turns out someone, maybe together, put up the cord on one side wrong. So it was a little bit like this.
Yeah.
So now we have to scrape off like 2 or 3 centimeters of one side to make it level again.
Yeah. But it's going to be beautiful.
In the end.
Hang on to a heart so cold. Letting go is the only way to free myself from the years of pain. You came to me like an ocean breeze. Words so sweet I thought I'd never see.
Just a little bit.
Just a tiny bit.
Yeah, go on. You can do it. Always asking for help. You can do everything yourself.
I will remember that. I will do it myself.
Hold me close, hold me tight. Every time I look at you, you're looking back at me, my dear. When you are around, everything seems crystal clear. I've been dreaming of this moment, hoping for something real, for something real.
It's done.
Yeah.
And the steel mats, the reinforcement mats, fit perfectly. I think there's like 2 or 3 centimeters left on both sides. And in the meanwhile, you fixed the lights.
Yeah.
So we've got lights too. We've never done this before, so we know it can take up a lot of time. So just to be sure, maybe it's tomorrow night that we finish. Then at least we've got some lights. The only thing now to do is get some cement.
Yep.
Because we don't have any. And then we all prepared.
Love like this is all I need. Never thought I'd be so.
I'm going to the hardware store to get some cement, and while I'm there I'm going to get some PVC pipes because the pipe in our well is leaking, so we're going to replace it.
When we turn it on now, it's gushing out.
Yeah,
So it's not really usable.
and I can weld it, but I think it's just the beginning of something way worse, so I think we can keep welding then. So we get some new pipe, but before I'm going to do that, we need to know how much pipe we need, so we have to know how deep our well is.
Yeah,
So
we have actually no idea. It can be 5 meters, 10 meters, or 100 meters.
I don't know.
We've no idea.
Let's check it out.
I was lost till I fell in your eyes. Had me wondering why I feel like
It wasn't that deep.
No.
I hold you close so you're by my side till the end of time. Before we go, will you stay with me? Never leave. You walked into my life and I am glad you came. Glad you came. When you're not around, I feel broken. Glad you came. 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 I'm glad you came.
Finally back home.
Yeah, finally.
It was such a long drive.
Yeah. And well, the last bit, I was a bit lost, so I was on a, well, almost a mountain road, and it was terrible.
But you are back.
Yeah.
Let's eat something and go to bed early so we have...
Well, early, it's late already.
Let's prepare for tomorrow.
Yeah.
For all the days and all the nights we didn't get to spend together, we will make it up from now and forever. For all the ways I try to find just to make it all look better, now I do, 'cause I look like you, I look like you.
Doing some last minute research.
Well, I did some research yesterday.
Well, we have done a lot of research.
Yeah, so we are prepared, but it is still new, so I hope everything goes as planned.
And if not, concrete is concrete and it's
Yeah.
just a parking
It's
space.
just a parking space, and it's good practice for the apartments.
Yeah. And we have another parking place, so we can, if it completely fails, then we can...
We can do
try
it
another-
again and,
Yeah.
and then good, yeah.
Look like you. Oh, I do. I look like you. For all the days and all the nights we didn't get to spend together we will make it.
We thought to be clever and transport the 3 sacks of cement with it.
Everything at one time, but it's, while we were unloading it from the truck, it was quite heavy, but this is just too much.
Yeah. It's only 100 kilos more, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's too much.
With a branch in hand, and you next to me, knew what we manifested. I crawl for you now in the forest around, when the whole world is falling apart. The truth almost found, for the sun would go down, but mom would say home before dark each night. I think of you now with the forest around, and the whole world is falling apart. I'm holding your hand and we're jumping again, like the summer when I broke my heart. Every night just you and I, the starry skies, when we weren't afraid of the dark. The stillness.
I'm very happy, at least my father knows what we are doing, because I have no idea. I'm just doing things
Just
with a
tell me
big-
what to do.
Yeah. We've got this big pole and I'm just...
At
I
least
don't
we have
know.
one professional.
Yeah. At least one of us knows what he's doing.
One more cold drink, one more roll, one more dance for the doors get closed. Please remember, enjoy the show. Let's get happy before we get old. We don't need plans or a fancy agenda. Well, let's just see where it goes. We got no care for the way people stare at the dust and the dirt on our clothes. Hey, my friend, we'll never say remember when, if we keep on making memories where we stand.
How do you feel after scooping up almost 3 tons of sand?
I'm feeling good.
Okay.
And the floor is in. And I think the part we did first, it's a couple of hours ago. So I think we can try the machine.
That would be lovely.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to
Yeah,
use it.
Me too. I don't know what to expect, so.
One more cold drink, one more roll, one more dance for the doors get closed.
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
No.
Zoom even in op iets wat nog op off staat.
Enjoy the show. Let's get happy before we get old. Let's get happy before we get old. No more whiskey. I'll have a Coke. Get you.
I think I've done it for 3 times now with the sanding disc. And now we're going to remove the sanding disc and then use the blades. And we use the blades for finishing the floor. And we start with the blades horizontal, and every time we're going over the floor, we're going to change the pitch. The
And
floor,
in the end it will be liquid tight
yeah,
if we do that.
I think for like 99%.
Okay, that's good enough. for
Yeah.
us.
Paper planes were always made for you. I'll fly to space just to get to you. I just wanted to let you know.
We've done the floor now for 2 times with the blades, and it's been like 2 hours since we've done that, and now we're going to do it again with the blades on the same pitch. And after one time, we're going to adjust the pitch in a slightly greater angle. And we're going to continue that process until we are happy with the result.
It's going to be a long, long, long day.
Yeah.
When I'm with you, I won't hesitate. Now you got me folding paper planes, so we can fly to outer space.
I'm going to do the floor for the 4th time now. We hoped we would be done by now, but we are not. So we are pretty happy with the results so far, but because we want to use the floor in the apartments, we want everything to be just perfect. So we're going to do it again and again and again.
This is our test, so yeah, we just want to know how many times do we need to do it. Maybe after this nothing changed and we know that, but
Then we know it.
yeah, we have to try.
Let's go for a 4th time.
You've been working all night?
No, not all night. I think yesterday around 12 was the last time. So this morning I did it just one more time, and I think now we just have to let it dry and see the results.
I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, me too.
I've been waiting for someone to take me way, far away.
So I'm going to talk because Bram has been talking yesterday for the whole day because he's the only one really working.
Nah, that's not true.
What we are going to do, what Bram is going to do, is replace. Ooh, oh,
You're so manly.
well, there was this gigantic lizard, but this was just grass.
Yeah.
What Bram is going to do is replacing the pipe that we are using to pump up the water for our potato field from our source. Because there's a hole in it. Well, we talked about this.
Yeah.
We've bought some new PVC pipes, so we're going to replace them.
Yeah.
Happiness, don't worry about what happens next. It's harder than you think to. It's harder than you think. Life's moving faster. It's all just a game we play. I've been losing myself in every single way. At least I still have you.
I've played all my cards, and I'm all out of luck.
We've decided to not replace the whole tube, but just to repair the piece that is broken. Because there are a lot of connections between the PVC and the steel, and the rest is fine, so we're only going to repair it.
Yeah, the easy way.
Yeah.
Brand new day. All my life I've been searching for the right way to keep my head above the clouds, to keep myself from looking down. It's harder than you think to live our days in happiness or worry about what happens next. It's harder than you think to.
So although it's the same size, it doesn't fit at all. So I'm going to the store trying to find this part thing. But I have to hurry because they are almost closing.
Yeah.
I can make up a very beautiful story about this, but it is what it is. First store didn't have it, second store was closed, and now we are just with all the materials that we have, the old materials, the new materials, we try to assemble something and make it work. So that's what we're doing. My father is trying to revive a piece, and if we have that, I think we can completely make it
Yeah.
working. We're now just going to place it back without the non-return valve, and we will see. For now it's working, so I'm happy. I'm just done with this. Let's put it back.
For the right way to keep my head above the clouds, to keep myself from looking down. It's harder than you think to.
it's working for now. We can water the potatoes, so we need to do some adjustments, but we will do that when we can go to the store that's closed now. Forget what I just said. New plan. Simon's dad has fixed the part we need, so we're going to get it out again and then fix it. And if there are no leaks, I think we are good for another year.
Oh, hopefully.
Yeah.
I want you to stay, honey, I want you to stay. I want you to stay, honey, I want you to stay. I know you've been running and I can get you to stay. Every time you leave, well, I just can't wait.
Well, life keeps dragging me on. I've got to go. There's so much to see in this world. I just have to know.
I want you to stay, honey, I want you to stay.
Yesterday, when we turned off the sprinkler, the pressure was too high for the pipe we glued, so it exploded again. So now I'm going to order the parts, because Simon went to the store this morning, the other store, but they didn't have it either. So I'm going to order them and then we're going to fix it for good. But nature is helping us because it's raining all morning, so that's good.
No, it's not good.
No, it's not good, but it is good for the potatoes.
Yeah.
And now we are going to connect the electricity to our parking space.
Yeah, finally.
So the lights will work.
And what are you doing? Because it's very cold today. And you're still in shorts.
I was still in a sunny mood.
I think of your face. Baby, I know this love ain't a race. I want you to stay.
I know you are gay, but even cutting in a straight line isn't possible anymore.
It's quite straight, but
No, it isn't.
you have to see it from a distance.
Oh.
And you dream about this very night when the moon runs down the summer sky. Could it be the morning of the spring when the sea runs dry and start to sing? Have you heard from the sky all about it? Down the river, high tide flows around it. Through the whispers of pines, I hear them sing. The more you love, the more you live. Do you ever feel like going back when nothing seemed to be a drag? You read until your legs gave way, then you cried and got back up again. And it's real to think that I could fly.
Of course, the pulling cable was down the tube again.
I think it's better to buy tubes without pulling cable in it and do it ourselves.
Yeah, but maybe that's us, not everyone else.
Maybe. But for now it is true, so now we can get the power cable through and connect it here. This will not be the forever route because one day we're going to renew the concrete here and then the tube will extend to that side. But for now we're going to connect it and then we have lights on our parking space.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Have you heard from the sky all about it? Down the river, high tide flows around it. Through the whispers of pines, I hear them sing.
So yesterday it started raining and it didn't stop, so we called it a day. And the pulling cable broke, so we gave up yesterday. Today we are going to finish it, but we're first going to a market because it's not supposed to be raining today, although it's still very cloudy. But it should stay dry, so we're going to a little market to have some time off.
Oh, I'm too in it, need a few minutes, feeling all lost in the waves now. Taking me over, making me older, making me doubt what I say now. Monsters in my head, yeah, they keep on calling, never ending, till the moment you walked in. You've got this hypnotic effect when you're next to me. One look and you help me forget I was on my knees. Oh, there you go, keeping close to you.
I think the fan was the last thing that didn't break on us, but now
No,
it
it
did.
did.
Well, it didn't break, but a hose from the turbo has ruptured, so now we
Yeah.
have a lot less power. And that's a bit difficult while driving in the mountains here. So, well, mountains. Hills. So I think next week we have to go to the garage and then we can check if they can fix it. But that's for next week. Now we're going to see if we can get the power cable through the tube for the parking space.
Yeah, they keep on calling, never ending, till the moment you walked in. You've got this hypnotic effect when you're next to me. One look and you help me forget I was on my knees. Oh, there you go, keeping close to your energy. You take my hand and say, baby, come on, stick with me. Stick with me.
It went a bit more difficult than normally, but I guess there are a lot of corners in the tube and I think we've dented it somewhere.
Yeah.
So it was a bit more difficult, but it's in and it's working.
Another thing of our list.
Rocking on the porch. Yeah, I hold on till the morning comes. Promise that you'll be in my arms.
It's far from perfect, but I think for the first time we've learned a lot what to do and especially what not to do. Not to do. For example, there's a hole halfway where water stands, so that's not the best. But overall, it's very flat and very smooth and very nice. So for a parking space, it's perfect.
Yeah.
And it was a very good lesson. So we've got one to go. Maybe we're going to do that before the apartment so we can improve. But I think the results here are pretty good. Yeah, at least good enough for the first try and for a parking space. That's it for this week.
We've learned a lot this week.
Yeah, we learned a new skill. You learned a new skill.
We learned a new skill.
Power
Trouting. Trowing.
Next week, we first going to do some problem solving, I guess, with the van.
Yeah.
It has to be repaired. And I'm excited what we're going to learn next week. Maybe even more new skills. Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. And leave a comment below.
We like that.
We do.
Thanks for watching and we hope to see you next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Promise that you'll be